52 minutes of the best new rock every hour. And 90 minutes of commercial-free new rock at 9 a.m. X Music starts now on the new X1029, Jacksonville's new rock alternative.
Well, that's pretty close. It says 271 and it's to the right of it. And their channel number is 275. I found it on the FCC website. This old radio here is a Stromberg Carlson. It's got two FM bands, AM band and shortwave. The top FM band is FM1, and it's the band we all are familiar with, except it doesn't have 88 to 108. It has 201 to 299, which are the FCC channel numbers for it. The next one is the other FM band, and it's I think it was 30 to 50 megacycles. And now it's, on here it's 21 to 99, and there's nothing on that right now. It's just a few, maybe cell phones or something. Some sounds digital. You can't hear no voice. The AM band is the old AM band that everybody, at least of my vintage, is familiar with. And then the bottom one is the 40 meter.
And not ask for any reward. Save that.
It's got buttons you can push, and the buttons are local Jacksonville stations, so this definitely was from Jacksonville. My radio, my favorite carpenter tore it out of a house, so they were getting rid of it, and it didn't work. I had to fix it. Old tuber. 40s vintage, middle 40s, somewhere. 46, right after the war. I changed out a bunch of capacitors. Fuse holders floating. There's pile of capacitors I changed. And I found a schematic. It is hooked to this speaker up here right now. Organ speaker, and this is my tweeter. There it goes to I added a block off of a modern stereo so I can just switch the wires out of it easy, because it just had wires hung out, and it went to an electrodynamic speaker, which I didn't have. It already had a choke in the power supply, but it hummed a lot without another choke. And this is taking the place of electrodynamic field coil on the speaker. I started out with it jumped and it worked okay. It just had a lot of hum when you turn the volume down. I oiled the mechanism in strategic locations. Capacitors, of course, electrolytics. First thing they did is get super hot. After I changed the tube had a hole selector in the side of it. The 5U4 dual diode rectifier. 2.6 V6s now. It had 6 F6s, which were working, but I put the 6 V6 like it says on the schematic. The 6 F6s sounded good. 6 F6s sounded good too. Good thing working on it. Got plenty of AM stations. I've got a piece of cross-connect wire outside up in the tree as an antenna, maybe 40 feet of antenna, maybe 30 feet. So we'll get a little shortwave.
Esto es confuso porque el teatro de los autores mayores, como yo, que ya soy el mayor de gracia.
Lo que Dios es poderoso para levantar aún entre los.
Not too much shortwave. Plenty of that on shortwave in English. The original knobs are right here. This knob here was added. I disconnected it because it was an external speaker switch, because it came out of a wall and it was like house vision. Whoever wired it up, probably a techie guy like me, put other speakers in there. When my carpenter friend cut it out, he just chopped the wires and the speakers went off somewhere else. But he didn't bring no speakers. They probably weren't even right next to it. And they were demoing the wall out. It was part of the wall. They were demoing the wall out to fix the room, to modernize the room. It was an ancient old house in Jacksonville. Because the buttons do relate to the stations: WPDQ, WLW, WJAX, WJAX, WSM. I looked them up at the FCC website by frequency because most of them were gone. Let's go on FM though. You gotta tune carefully because there's no automatic frequency control. You get tuned off kind of, or two of them are like together.
Since April, all-time record lows. Attention.